You're Celtic, I go out off my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. All the things you make me do and all the things you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Slipping slate, I'm falling.
Hi guys, welcome back to this third episode of this Celtic save. Pretty disappointed really with how it's worked out this season, but I'll get into that. But the league is going fine. We're in February now, because the league isn't the problem, because it's going to be easy every year. But that's not the problem. It's Europe. Pretty disappointed this year, but we did have a hard group, really hard group. We had Real Madrid and AC Milan, but AC Milan, Bromby. We drew 2-2 to them away. We went 2-0 up as well, and then they scored. Pretty sloppy, really. They got a goal, 36 minutes, kind of changed it. Then we drew to AC Milan, which I thought was a pretty good result at home. And then we beat Bromby, but we lost to Madrid 4-1 away, and only 1-0 at home, which was pretty good. But but could Bromby beat AC Milan away, and then they beat him? I think they beat him at home. Yeah, they beat him at home. So, and then obviously our goal difference, but I didn't expect Bromby to beat AC Milan home and away. So we would have been in the Europa League, because that was my hope anyway. But obviously those two results went against us, so it's a bit of a gut of that. But apart from that, it's been an okay season. But it's the Europe thing which I wanted to progress in really. But the Champions League is always going to be tough, so we got the money from that, which is good. But yeah, pretty much we beat Wisla Krakow in the Champions League pretty convincingly, and then Helsingborg drew 2-2 away, then beat them 2-0 at home. But the league kicked off against Hibs, beat them 2-1, which is kind of good, because I think we struggled against Hibs last season. But then we beat Dundee away 4-1, and Aberdeen 2-0, Dunfermline 3-1, Motherwell 2-0, Kilmarnock 3-1, and lost to Hearts, which they're close to us in the league. They're second, I think. I'll have a look. I'm pretty sure it's Hearts, because Rangers are. Yeah, I'm shocked at Rangers. I thought they'd give a bit more a challenge, but then we beat the rivals at home 3-1. Yeah, I've been playing like Ravel Morrison quite a lot this season actually, because he's got some really good stats and he is improving. Because I kind of brought him as maybe someone who's going to play for us in a few seasons really. But I started him in a few games and he impressed. So because last season he didn't play much, only played 3 games. But he's played a lot more this season and it's coming through for us, because he got 10 assists, which is really good. I've been proper happy with him actually. Because his pace acceleration 16 and his pace is 15, so that's quite pleasing to see, especially with the seasons. And James Forrester's had a good season again, 8 goals, which is pretty good again for a winger, because I play Forrest and Morrison out the wings in pretty much most games, but obviously I try and change it a bit from the lesser teams maybe. But then we beat St Mirren at home 3-1, then Motherwell at home 2-1, St Johnstone away 2-1, then obviously lost to Madrid, but then beat Hibs again 2-0, so it's pretty good to be beating Hibs. I know some people might be thinking, oh, it's easy, but obviously in most games you get a team where you can't beat, and obviously that's quite pleasing really, because in the first season we're always losing to those. So then we beat Dundee at home 1-0, then Aberdeen 3-1, obviously beat Bromby, Then we beat Dunfermline away 2-0. Partick Thistle away 2-0. Then drew away to Kilmarnock, which was pretty shocking result really. But we dominated them really. Well, not really dominated, but we had most of the chances. But yeah, we just couldn't get that goal really. It's how it works sometimes in games, I suppose. Then we beat Motherwell at home 4-0. Then drew 1-1 to Hearts, which was a pretty good result because they're near us in the league. I think they dominated in this one actually. No, like we were just unlucky. Stoke scored then 4 minutes later, Stephen Elliott, but we just couldn't get that goal really. But never mind. We then lost to Rangers 4-2. Then we beat Partick 4-0. Kilmarnock 3-0. St Johnstone 3-0. Then beat St Mirren 2-1. Then Hibs again, my thorn in my backside, but we're 2-0 up. Was this the one where I made subs? I think it was. Or not. That failed on me, didn't it? Anyway, yeah, but yeah, a thorn in my side again. Which is pretty unlucky really, but never mind. Next, we beat Aberdeen 3-0, so we got back on track. And that to end the 2 month. And then we've got League Cup semi versus Queen of the South, which we should win. Then Inverness away in the Scottish Cup 5th round. So I'm trying to get the treble again because the disappointer of Europe. I think we need to really for the money wise. But I'll show you who I've got in. Quite a lot really. Spent nearly 20 million. But I think that's needed because I'm looking more towards maybe next season or season after in Europe really. But I'll pick out the main ones. This guy, I've heard of him before. From Valencia, not bad stats. It could be better, but good pace for my wing backs, which is what I look for. Acceleration, good pace. How much are we getting for? 2.6 million, which is pretty good really. From Valencia, where he was starting, maybe not every game, but most games, so that's pretty good. He's been pretty standard really, what we look for. This guy's been the winger. He was playing, but then we started to like that Ravel Morrison, and obviously the thing, I didn't look before, but his pace isn't as good as I thought it was. But I've actually tried to put him on No, I put him on training for something else. I think it's his crossing, I think it was. Because it's only 10. So, but yeah, I was starting this guy, but then I bought in Morrison, and then I noticed the pace difference. And if you've watched all my other episodes, then obviously that's what I go for every time. Because I figure out, because with the formation I'm playing, I'll show you straight after this screen, but with the formation it's 2 wingers and then like 1 striker up top. So obviously it's not rocket science that you need 2 pacey wingers to obviously hit like balls in early. So that's my that's my way of thinking behind that. But he was quite pricey actually, but I'm pretty sure that he's one for the future as well. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. No, he's not. Okay. My kind of thinking is going pretty bad in this one. But then we bought in Deegard. I've heard of him before because he played for Borough when they were in the Premier League. But obviously he probably left because they got relegated. But Nice aren't a bad team in France, so I thought I'd bring him in. And he's done okay. He's only played 2 games, but he come to me injured, so he hasn't really played that much. But he's been starting when he can. But good bravery is what you need for a defensive mid, and obviously work rate, because he'll be working hard to obviously like stop the balls coming through and stop people coming through. So that's that one. And then we got Gelson Fernandez. I think he used to play for City. I think is it City or, and then he went to Leicester, didn't he? No, City. I'm pretty sure he went on loan to Leicester. Or is that just me? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I seen him on because he was transfer listed. Obviously, he wasn't playing for Udinese. They're a decent team, so I thought I'd bring him in. So I've got Deegard and Fernandez with my 2 defensive mids. Pretty good, obviously, good teamwork, good work rate. Maybe could do a bit better on the bravery, but it's still good. Obviously, because like 15, it's still not bad. And good stamina as well, which is pretty good. Then the last one was this dude, but he's injured 4 or 5 weeks. He come to us injured. I think this was my fault really. I didn't really look at it, but he's got good acceleration, not bad pace. Obviously, with game time, he could improve on that. He's 23, so he's still got a few years until he gets into his prime. That's very good. Yeah, so that's it. But obviously, he hasn't played because he come to be injured, and that was on my fault really. But yeah, what happened? Because I finished the season, obviously last season, and then I went on holiday, and I thought because I thought I put it till the 11th of June, or I think that's when it was, but it seemed to keep on going. So unless I've done something, I'm guessing I've done something, but because I was looking on something online or something, I can't remember exactly. But then I noticed it was in August. I was like, oh shit. so obviously I had to stop it, and then they've released all these people. Obviously Guti he was like my main free transfer in the first season. I tried to get him back, but he wouldn't come back. This guy, he was pretty good. Andre Blackman, I'm sure I've heard of him. Like Niall McGinn is a good youth one, so I wanted to think. Like Michael Loosdog was my main right back last season. Hence why I went out and got a new right back, because he was gone. Oh, now he's gone to West Brom. So that's how good. Well, not good, but you know, he was my main right back. Yeah. Like maybe I have got a better one now, but obviously, yeah, I come back and I was whoa, like where's all my players got, you know? But oh yeah, like they sent like Sakuna out on loan as well, but because obviously the formation I play strikers aren't going to play that much, because obviously I use Stokes or Hooper, so obviously I don't think Sakuna's up to that level yet. Maybe getting some game time may. Let's see if any of his attributes have gone up. No, don't think so. So yeah. How is he doing anyway? Oh, he scored 16 goals, 15 in the league. So he's actually doing quite good. Like maybe this will get him out a bit. And how's he done? Let's hopefully he's doing good. Let's bring this down a bit, because that's a bit bright. But yeah, I wasn't happy that he went, because I was going to use him for some games maybe. Obviously, because if one of my other strikers get injured, then it's always handy to have him there. But never mind. Can't think of anyone else, because I probably would have got rid of all these anyway. I got rid of him. He's a good young guy. He's not got bad stats for a youngster really. He's only 19, so I'm going to keep him and nurture him, and hopefully it'll come good in a few seasons time. I let these 3 go because they were mourning and I needed money for these wages really. So that was the thinking behind that. I'll show my tactics. Like I am like going on a bit. I do apologise. But we've got this one. It's nothing special. Just fluid control, shorter passing, press more, because obviously with these two defensive midfielders I need them to press that area because there's quite a space there, so obviously these two will press. Obviously the most important thing in this formation is this dude here, because I was playing Morrison there before we got this guy in, but obviously and then I play like Morrison and Forrester on the wings. But it's nothing special. A deep defensive line, obviously width with these two wingers, like pacey wingers. Obviously, like quick tempo. Obviously, it's not rocket science, is it? And then obviously, I don't really focus passing mix, and then counter attack, obviously, because I think you'd be pretty stupid not to. And obviously, the target man and the advanced playmaker are the most vital things in this one, I think. What other ones we got? We got this 4-4-2, contain 4-4-2. So I'll play this maybe when I'm 2-0 up at half time. I switch it up a bit. Yeah, again, it's nothing special. Just tweaked it a bit really, but obviously we still play the playmaker and target man. Oh yeah, I put the target man as the right hand side. I play a poacher and a Tresquequico, I'll either say advanced playmaker, and then the defensive mid. Obviously he can control the play, and obviously he can go down there. Obviously it wouldn't be Ravel Morrison, it's just because I've just changed it up. Obviously two wingers, supporting fullbacks, and no defenders. It's nothing special really, but they seem to be doing okay with that 4-3-3. So I got this 4-5-1, just standard one really. Yeah, again standard really. Obviously, you still play the playmaker and target man as always. So I can't think of anything else really to talk about. Really, I've kind of gone on a bit now, but which. Have you seen that 14 million? We've made shitloads in the Champions League. That's the advantage. Even the group stage, we're still going to make a lot, which is good to see. Because even if getting to the Champions League every season, maybe it's not good viewing. And if you do want to say if it's getting boring now, then please say, because as I've said in previous episodes, if it does get boring, like then I'll just scrap it because I don't really see the point in doing like an episode if you lot are getting bored and not watching, and because obviously it's not going to benefit me, it's not going to benefit you watching it. So please do say that if you are if you are finding it boring, because I don't mind doing it because I'm finding it quite enjoyable to obviously get a team who doesn't do good in Champions League. Yeah, I know we haven't had a bit of a disappointing one this season, but obviously with those two results for Bromby, if they didn't get those two results against AC Milan, then we could have been in the Europa League, and I feel that we could have got past the second knockout stage, but we'll never know. But never mind. I am trying to get a background for Celtic, but I can't seem to find one. I will have a look because I've got all the kits and logos and whatnot for all the teams. So I will have a look because obviously I like playing games where you have all the logos and whatnot, and because I think it's more enjoyable. But that's just my personal opinion anyway. I think I've gone on a bit now, so I do apologise, but. Right, so we've got Queen of the South in the semi and Dundee in the I won't go through all of them, I won't bore you. But we've got Hearts away, Rangers at home. I'm sure that happened last time, you know. Yeah, that happened last time. Oh, they like doing that to us, don't they? But obviously, thanks for the guy who commented about the Champions Cup. I know I had to speak to you on Skype and that, but thanks anyway. Oh, by the way, that's the thing that if like any of you got Skype, then please just like give me an inbox and whatnot, because I do like speaking to other people who play Football Manager. That's just a quick thing, really. So any other people that I can speak to is always good. That pretty much wraps it up again. I think I've gone on for quite a bit now, so I do apologise. How long? 20 minutes. Wow. I do apologise. And if you people are still watching, then thank you. And leave a like. And if you can, put the name about. Then obviously, if you wanna, as if you can mention me in one of your videos, like, and then I'll do the same or something like that. Obviously, I want to try and get a bit higher than 35, but like, I am so thankful for the people who actually do subscribe me, because it does mean a lot. It may not seem a lot compared to what other people have got, but it still means a lot to me anyway. So this long episode pretty much wraps it up. I do apologise for it being a long length, but I've just blabbered on, really. So I'll catch you all later, guys, and take care.